Building and we building. Yeah. Nah, boy. Boy. Yeah, man, we finna do it the way it's supposed to be done, man. We finna have a whole lot of fun, And we gonna give a confirmation to the information, man. Get in the game and doing it the same and retaining the championship of being real, homie. You see, when you really sit back, homie, and you play possum, man, just be quiet a little bit. Man, you gonna hear everything that you need to know. But a lot of people can't do it because they too reactive, homie. You see, when you remove your feelings and sit back and pick up the game, you see, you're going to be able to realize situations. What I realized, homie, is a lot of these ladies is rated E for everybody. So they'll sit around and they'll play certain games to make it seem like, ooh, I'll do this, ooh, I'll do that. Homie, it's got to be in you. That way you don't got to put it on you. Because when you really sit back and analyze situations, you can tell if somebody's rocking with you for what they can get or for who you are. And when you realize that somebody rocking for you for what they can get, you understand that, man, you need to remove yourself. Yeah. You can't let nobody use you the whole time you're using them. So we're living in a time where a lot of people think that people got their best interest just because they caught up with what they got going on. Homie, a lot of people see what they could get from you. A lot of people see that, hey, man, if I play a certain part, I can obtain and maintain a monetization type of situation. You see, a lot of people, they attach themselves to you for what you have, what you've built, or what you can offer, homie. You see, real people, they don't got it in them. They don't stand on anything. They move around, they jug and they jive, and they will play a certain role to purport a certain outcome. Yeah. Nah, man, that's why a lot of them be used goods. Got over a million. Yeah, I'm speaking it. They got over a billion miles on their car. But they want to sit back and say, hey, man, I deserve this and I deserve that. Yeah. And then what they try to do is they try to use God as a crutch. They gonna walk around, they gonna say, oh, yeah, man, well, God said, God did. Yeah, they be hearing voices in their head. They be sitting back saying, man, I heard this, man, I heard that, man, you ain't heard nothing. Yeah, you ain't got nothing going on. You just want something that can reaffirm what you done confirm off of nothing. Yeah, you ain't got nothing going on. You ain't got no results. A lot of these people ain't even vital to the title. They get on social media, they can't give you no game because the same advice that they give you, they ain't living by it. Boy, these ladies will be sitting around saying, man, I'll wait on him forever. I'll wait on him. Whole time, all the while, they in my DMs. They doing the splits. Get down on it. So what you need to realize, man, is you don't need to chase no lady, my homie. Yeah, you got to sit back and you got to do what you got to do and understand that when things are ran its course, it's through, homie. Because they're rated E for everybody. Yeah. No, like when you got it. Yeah, I'm being real. I done seen it every single time. And they'll sit back. No, I'm just being real, though. Hey, tell them, baby. Listen. I'm sitting back and I say, man, I let things play themselves out. Because when you realize that somebody is starting to act a certain type of way, what we ideally like to do is say, hey, man, this, hey, man, that. No, hey, man, sit back. Because if you jump in too early, they're going to try to make an excuse. But when you really sit back and pretend like you're not there and just be a little quiet, man, you're going to hear how they really feel about you. You see, you were desired when you were given this. You were desired when you were saying this. But all of a sudden, homie, when you stood on what you stood on and you said no, all of a sudden they got to go. All of a sudden this, all of a sudden that. That's the reason why I say, man, stay away from overly religious people. You see, I don't do religion because it's another form of division. I have a relationship with God, homie. But a lot of people, they try to play the innocent. Oh, I do this. Oh, I believe in God. Nah, homie, you hearing a voice within your head that's enabling you to act a certain type of way. Because if people knew what you was doing off the internet and in real life, they wouldn't be listening to your advice when it comes to spirituality. That's why I say, man, there's a lot of false teachers out there. And I ain't gonna let no lady sit back and teach me nothing anyways. I'm supposed to be teaching you. Yeah. So that's the reason why I do what I do. And I see I got Keishas in the comment section. They turning around and they dancing. Bad romance. Ain't no way you sitting around at 6 o'clock in the morning as a full grown man laying in your bed saying, ooh, I don't like what he's saying. Ooh, I don't like what he's talking about. But homie, guess what you doing? You watching what I got going on. Yeah, you watching, you typing, you writing, and you hoping that you get a response. You hoping that I say your name like Destiny's Child, but it ain't never gonna work though. But look though, make sure each and every single one of you send me a message on TikTok because this episode will end soon and I'll message everybody my Snapchat. That's the best way to talk to me and know when I'm going live. But man, start telling people no, homie. Because the minute that you tell people yes, you think that they appreciate it. Whole time they thinking, man, how can I get this again? What I just asked this person for, they've just shown me their vulnerability. Now, how can I make them susceptible to doing it again? And it's like the book, The Mouse Gave a Cookie. Once you give that mouse a cookie, they will say whatever it takes to make you give again, homie. Whole time they not even rocking with you. They just talking to you, but they're really talking through you. They don't rock with what you got going on. They're not trying to build with you. They're trying to take. Yeah. No, you ain't typing no more. I got you sitting around quoting and saying what I'm saying. So now you're going to sit back and watch. They smile in your face all the while they want to take your place, homie. And that's the reason why I say, man, quit listening to what people say they feel about you and pay attention to what they show you, homie. Yeah. Whole time they think they playing you, you playing them. You see, I'm real good at sitting back and analyzing situations, homie. Because when people get mad, when people get money, and when people get clout, the true intentions come out. Backstabbers. Come on now. Come on, man. Hey, everybody double tap the screen. No, let's get them likes up to 5K. I want to see 5K. But, man, I just sit back and I say, man, experience is amazing for discernment. Because even though you might feel like you lost in a situation, which I never lose, homie, because that's subjective, you have now learned something. Sit back and watch the movie. Everybody always want to talk. Oh, he said this. Oh, she said that. Man, if you sit back, you're going to be able to hear whatever else he and she said. You're going to realize that they ain't your homie. You know what I'm saying? And this what I'm finna do, because I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you typing and writing. Didn't nobody ask you what your perception? Yeah. You don't even have expertise on the topic that you was trying to speak about. So I don't even want to hear what you got to think about. You see, when I'm up in front of the classroom and I'm giving a lesson, put your hand down. When I say I'm taking questions, then you can raise your hand. But if you don't got nothing real to say, then don't say nothing at all, homie. But yeah, man, it's just, I love it. What's good, Carlo? Shout out to Carlo in the building. Shout out to all my mods. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my regulars. I see some regulars up in here, man. But there's so much going on in the world that you have to make sure that your circle and the people that you're giving your energy to are ideal. Because the more that you waste time, dude, energy is the most expensive currency. Like, think about how many Keishas are sitting in my live right now claiming not to like me, but they're paying me. They're paying me attention, and I'm not giving them anything back. You see, all I'm doing is I'm laying down game on the ground. Hopefully, somebody will pick it up. That way, you don't got to go through a certain situation to come to an outstanding overstanding of this game, homie. Because when you got somebody that's real, you know what I'm saying, and it's a real representation of the message that they're giving out, homie, all you can say is, man, they went through that door. I ain't trying to go. I'm going to take it right, or I'm going to take, you know what I'm saying? It teaches you how to maneuver. You don't want to let people use you and confuse you. Sit back, pay attention, be quiet, and move how you're supposed to move. So with that being said, man, make sure each and every single one of you send me a message on TikTok so I can get y'all that Snapchat. Man, we're going to keep on winning and stay away from over-religious women. So with that being said, man, I'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.